How's it going, everyone? Welcome to my new video presentation on Solana price prediction for March 2024, the second part of this month, with a cryptocurrency which just crossed $10 billion in the last 24 hours trading volume, advancing very quickly to the all-time high and trying to take the whole altcoin market with this one. So we're speaking about a crypto which could be compared with the other altcoins as well, for example with the Ethereum, because you guys said there is a fight between Solana and Ethereum. Now, we have a 37% increase in the last 7 days for Solana. Ethereum is down by 10%. We have a 10% increase in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is up by 1%. Numbers speak the truth, and numbers portray what's happening at the moment. At the same time, the way the Solana delivered in the past couple of months, just like how does Ethereum delivered in the last couple of months. For those of you that say, there is time as well for Ethereum to do the movement that Solana is performing right now, and is not necessarily to do it at the very time Solana is doing it. That's correct, and that's exactly what's going to happen. The only thing and the only question remains if the numbers Ethereum is going to deliver will be the same powerful in terms of percentage and returns, just like Solana is doing it. However, words are right here to portray the reality, and that's why we are happy to show them. Before we get into the topic, make sure to subscribe to the channel and enjoy yourself on the YouTube. Do not forget about the trades. For those of you that are inspired by trades, 1.3 million bucks right here sitting live on the BTC long that we have on Bybit, enjoying it and writing it quite well. If you would like to be part of my trading journal in a copy trading form without any prior fees, for those of you that would like to join, option number 1 is available, completely outsourced for you in terms of trading and no fees at the beginnings, just from the profits that have been made for you. Simple. For those of you that care about education, it is time for the one-on-one coaching program, intensively on private. I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade professionally. You can check out the video to understand how does it work. Register now for a free call with me for more information. Solana charts. Well, they're just going through a massive supply zone, just like it wouldn't exist, guys. This is crazy. Solana performed that in the past as well when we were under $50, right? So when we were under that specific level, we were just blasting through everything that was major supply, just like it wouldn't exist. This is not a joke, folks. This is not a sentence to name it out without any consequence. This is a situation which is extremely powerful, but at the same time, it could be dangerous for future movements. So one of the things that I see, and I also want to share with you that there is an all-time high of the past for Solana sitting on $259. I mean, $259 represents movement from now that is not a difficult situation to cross that, to test that out, to reach into that point at all. We're speaking about the extension of the Fibonacci sitting on number 4, right? So the major resistance is going to step in between 3.618 and number 4. But at the same time, I wouldn't exclude basically the specialty of the Fibonacci on 4.236 and 4.272. That is a movement into 275, 277, 76, around that range right here between those lines, I would also expect. So from the technical standpoint, we expect a reversal in Solana that will be powerful. And it's not going to be just a reversal of a day or two, situated between 2.50s up to 2.80s, right? So there is basically $30 right here, a representation of price where things are going to be extremely volatile, where things are going to be up and down heavily. But at the same time, if on that level you successfully generate a structure of support, which means that you somehow climb to that level, right? You climb to that level, and then you successfully generate a structure of support. For example, a double bottom on 3.618. In other words, if you successfully transform any of those 4 Fibonacci extension lines into your support and you reconfirm that, so you have a double confirmation, then you can go actually higher and you're going to cross $300 on Solana's price action. Is this possible, feasible, and realistic? It is. It's definitely The only thing you need to expect is big volatility and the necessity to work without leverage or with a very, very small one. This is just as an advice for you guys. Of course, if you're dealing with large leverages, which high leverages, and in a current market situation with this volatility, you can make tons of money. But do not forget that any money you make with the risk of losing it all is no money made. That's the reality. So eventually things are going to get wiped out, and that's not going to be a good business. So at the end of the day, we have to consider that there are situations where the risk needs to be measured very, very well and organized based on certain rules that are advanced from the economical standpoint in connection with the charts. Things that people learn in my coaching. Now, that's where we are, folks, with this current situation on Solana. Obviously, not any form of intermediate or advanced technical analysis going around here, because we are speaking out to a public on YouTube which needs clear, straight to the point informations that are easy to understand and do not require some form of technical knowledge in terms of the charts. That's where we are, folks. Obviously, all these things cannot be expected in March, but they do speak about the altcoin season, which is also expected. At the same time, it's quite crazy to see how thus Solana has moved throughout the last couple of days, especially the last 12 days, printing 63%, and then the other altcoins, some of them have not been performing like this at all. Quite disappointing, but at the same time, because Solana moves like that, we could still expect that the liquidity and volatility, including the volume, is going to move into the other alts as well that should perform. That's pretty much all on the topic, folks. Once again, for those of you that believe in financial freedom in cryptocurrencies and necessitate a level of high education, feel free to reach out for one-on-one coaching. We'll talk to you soon, folks. Have a good time.